Hey, good evening. This is part 2 of my previous video on monarch butterflies. In this video, I'm just going to show you how to find caterpillars using dogs. Just kidding, bad joke. So what I've been using for years is, this is like a reptile cage that you would probably put a, I don't even know, tarantula, I would imagine. But what I like about it, it's got a vented top, and then you can just lift this up and drop the leaves in. But what I like also about the top is, as you can see, it's super easy for them to go up to the top and molt. And monarch caterpillars, they're going to molt 5 times before they go into their chrysalis. And as you can see from like last year, those are like the webs. So I'll let them turn into chrysalises inside this. They'll just be hanging. These guys are getting darn close. Maybe tomorrow one, maybe a chrysalis, maybe a couple more days. And then I'll just take a tweezers and gently remove the chrysalis from this container, and then I'll show you my kind of rearing container next. But another thing I do is I put chicken wire on there, just a chunk. And what that helps is, as you can see, they poop a ton. So it keeps the poop away from the food. So if you were just to lay your milkweed, on the bottom of this, they'd be eaten and, covered in feces. And I don't know, I don't like that. You wouldn't like that. So by doing this way, they eat and they poop, and then the poop just kind of rolls off down below. I throw that in my plants, great fertilizer. And this is about the size that I pick, at this size. And I had my niece and nephews over yesterday. They were freaked out. They've never seen monarch caterpillars. So I kind of gave them a whole lesson. So they were grabbing small ones, and this one's fine. He's not going to get through those little slots, but the real small ones will. But got kind of lucky the last couple. Oh, see this little dinky one on the side? That is one of the little kids did that. And as you can see, like I said, they climb out the side. So I'll have to move that little guy later. Just got to remember he's there. But previously, I used to go to different parks because I didn't have milkweed in the yard. So, I'd drive to a park, and then I would actually collect the eggs. But as you can see, there's one wild one, another one on the top of that one. But let's stand up. I've had chameleons and all kinds of crazy insects and frogs, you name it, over the years. But these work great for butterfly enclosures. I just take the bottom out, and then you could just lay it over some existing milkweed like I did. There's another one. I think I saw another one on the back side too. But then, like I said, I pull those chrysalises very, very gently. It's like a spider web. And then I hang them. I just put wire across, and then I just make these little office clips and pinch them. And as you can see, these are old chrysalises from last year, maybe a couple years. And then I keep this out here. If it's raining, I bring it my breezeway, and I just let them hang here, hatch, and then they could air out their wings in full protection, because they're real vulnerable when they first come out of that chrysalis. So once they're all dry, ready to fly, I open the door and let them go. But one thing I always do too first is to give a bunch to neighborhood kids. I kind of got big deli cups, and I'll put those in deli cups, put a little piece of wire, and people, kids just freak out when that, beautiful chrysalis turns into a butterfly. And then I, of course, have them let them go in their neighborhood, and, it goes on and on and on, hopefully. But I just encourage, you know, if you don't have milkweed in your yard, you know, this fall when it starts, when you see those big fluffy things, grab a bunch, throw them in your yard, throw them in your garden, and you know, I'm on year 3, and this year's really, I mean, it has been a bumper crop of milkweed. I've seen 2 monarchs, and I work from home, and if I'm not working, I'm out playing in my yard. So, like I said, 2, but obviously they must have been females, and they must have been full of eggs. But if you have any questions, you know, on how to do this or how to find them, please leave a comment below and make it a great day.